Good morning. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. Honored guests, members of the faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to you all. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 137th Kiski School Commencement. With John Jacob, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the staff of the Kiski School, I extend my warmest congratulations to all those receiving diplomas today and acknowledge that support that has helped you along your journey. To all the families with us today and those watching the ceremony, thinking of the graduates as we celebrate this moment, welcome. And thank you for letting us share in your children's lives. And class of 2025, with the support of your families, your guardians, and perhaps most importantly, each other, you have navigated this year with positivity, grit, resolve, and at times humor and a good dose of kindness that pushed you forward to complete essays, lab reports, and tests, and to finish up your courses, to complete all of your athletic contests until the final seconds, to perform on stage with passion and joy, to do your best to finish up strong, to earn this day. For that, I will say again, congratulations. To everyone in the Kiski community, thank you for partnering with us to make this extraordinary year a success. Since 1888, we have been the Kiski School for Boys. We are now the Kiski School for Girls and Boys, or, as I would like to say, the Kiski School for Families, as all are welcome. This year, we enrolled 200 students, our highest enrollment since 2014. Of course, it includes our first cohort of 25 pioneering young women. We welcomed 110 new students to Kiski from 31 different countries, including 13 from Canada, 15 from Spain, 7 from Mexico, 18 from China, 8 from the Dominican Republic, 5 from Germany, and 4 from South Korea. This global diversity is a great strength of Kiski. We are an inclusive, welcoming community. Yet we are also a local school with over 70 students from the greater Pittsburgh area, including 18 day students. As many of you know, on April 29th, a powerful storm swept through our region and directly impacted this campus. In the span of a few hours, more than 30 trees came down, including several that had stood for generations. Power lines were damaged, structures were blocked or threatened, and the entire campus was without electricity for nearly a week. Despite the disruption, the spirit of Kiski never faltered. Thanks to the extraordinary leadership of our faculty and staff and the tireless work of Jim Good and our campus maintenance team, students remained safe, supported, and remarkably positive throughout that experience. What could have been a crisis became a reminder of the strength of this community. We are here now on this gorgeous morning as the rain has stopped and the sun has come out on this beautiful campus that really shows no trace of the damage that was done. Whatever the situation demanded, this community rose to the occasion. Together, through teamwork, we can accomplish great things. Class of 2025, I am new here, and as I said last night at senior awards ceremony, take this moment to try to feel the energy and remember the joy. Be here now. This present. Today is your day. Welcome. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's class speaker, Charlie Boone. During his 3 years as a Kiski student, Charlie has accomplished great things. As our head prefect, he has demonstrated impressive leadership skills, guiding our student body as we had our first co-ed year, showing by example what a Kiski student is. He is an outstanding student and was inducted into the Cum Laude Society, a talented athlete in hockey and in lacrosse, and a tireless champion for the entire Kiski community. For all of his efforts, he has gained the admiration, respect, and affection of our entire school community. Please join me in welcoming this year's speaker, Charlie Boone.
Good morning, everyone, classmates, family members, and faculty. It is an honor to speak today and to celebrate the class of 2025. In preparation for the speech, I spent a lot of time thinking and pondering about what I was going to say, and a lot of this was done in van rides. It was then that I realized that that is exactly what I wanted to talk about today, the Kiski van rides. With a little fleshing out of the idea, Coach TJ Spawn and I agreed that these rides could be seen as metaphors for life at Kiski. I can confidently stand here today and say some of my fondest memories are in the Kiski vans. At one point or another, every Kiski student experiences a time where they were in the van. Whether it's for sports, trips, or just to Walmart to get groceries, everyone's experienced it. For those who haven't, picture a slightly cramped, well-loved 9-seater where the chairs can be classified as broken in, the radio works most of the time, and there's a faint smell of sweat. Regardless, getting on the van is the dedication to the journey, and by coming to Kiski, we all buckled up, collectively joined together, and the ultimate van ride and adventure ahead started. Like I mentioned, these van rides are a metaphor for life at Kiski itself, in that there are both highs and lows. Sometimes the van's full of laughter and music, and other times Santino's puking on Bryce as Coach Tackett pulls over to let him out. But in life at Kiski, the highs are the experiences we share together, the memories we collectively make, and the success we achieve as one. While the lows may have been a failed test, a poor academic result, or just a bad day of classes, it all happened while we were surrounded by one another. Regardless of how low we may have felt at these times, these were ones that made Kiski so special, as we remained united and in pursuit of the final destination together. Having logged my fair share of hours in the Kiski van, over 9 sports seasons and across 3 years, I roughly estimated to have been in the van for about 500 hours. It's during all this time I've come to learn that no trip is complete without a few detours. Having experienced quite possibly the biggest change in Kiski history this year, as the school pivoted to co-ed, the route we may have initially expected was altered. However, none of these changes were able to separate us from our collective goal of arriving at the destination. While the route we anticipated may have changed, we adapted to the unforeseen changes, and our continuous effort and dedication towards the desired end goal of graduating remained constant. Also, just when you think the van's coming into the final home stretch, you find yourself in bumper-to-bumper traffic. And what may seem like a major setback is really only an obstacle or a slowdown in need of a little navigation. These obstacles are real-life traffic, as they are periodic buffers or temporary barricades. Our efforts around campus were no different than in the van. Instead of letting these obstacles impede our journey and hindering the progress, we rose to the challenge and worked through these hurdles to overcome and remain en route. These van rides are moments and memories that I'll forever cherish, and it's been on these trips that I've learned the destination is not all that matters. Just like those van rides, life at Kiski wasn't always about where we were going, but as who we were with and what we experienced. It was the late night cards in the day room, the shared meals in the dining hall, or the many hours spent on the golf course that we didn't really think of much at the time. Those are the real highlights. In the same way, the van rides became more than just a way to get somewhere. Our time has been more than a path to a diploma. It was the ride itself that has always mattered. But as anyone who's experienced a long ride knows, the journey is only as good as the people you take it with. It's not the van itself that makes the ride memorable. It's the people who turn quiet moments into lifelong memories. It's the friendships we've built that has made this ride meaningful. And while today may feel like the end of the road or the arrival at the destination, the truth is these friendships don't get left behind, but rather packed up and brought on whatever endure we may experience next. So while the van ride that has been Kiski is over, you will inevitably get into a new van and depart towards the next destination and adventure in your life. And when you embark on this trip, remember, to remain resilient through whatever traffic, detour, or car sickness you may encounter. Cherish the ride as much as the arrival, and never let go of your fellow travelers. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie, for your thoughtful words. As we know, this has been a momentous year for Kiski as we enrolled 25 young women, and to say it was a success is an understatement. To speak more about this amazing adventure, we welcome Alexa Deng to the stage.
Good morning, seniors, faculty, and parents, and congratulations to the class of 2025. This is a moment we've waited for, the one we pictured as a distant finish line. And somehow, we've made it. Now here we are, about to walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. Mr. Biren once told me, I'm a planner. I love to map things out, mark calendars, count the days, but somewhere along the way, crossing off the days toward graduation, I stopped. Days that once felt endless suddenly flew by. As we packed up our rooms in that final week, a wave of emotions hit: nostalgia, joy, and the bittersweet sting of goodbye. Suddenly, everything became a last. Our morning meetings, weekend trips, dorm check-ins, and finally, our last classes. This week I realized how quickly time was slipping away. I stopped counting days and started cherishing moments, echoing laughter in Hogue, our over-the-top frustration watching 47 meters down, feeling haunted by sharks, replacing devices with bonfires and late-night karaoke in the day room, loud singing in showers, and happy birthday in 6 different languages. Late night talks, knowing each other so well, that felt like sisterhood. Inside jokes that carried us through tough weeks, messing up Liam's hair like he was my little brother, the moments I stopped planning and simply lived. When I first visited Kiski, I didn't expect the endless green hills, the quiet hum of golf carts, or the way every hello felt like a warm invitation. Coming from Brooklyn, where car horns replace bird chirps and people are always in a hurry, I stepped into a world I never imagined. And I never imagined it would feel like home. The campus felt huge at first, but over time, it became smaller, more connected. Kiski is a close-knit community that shares culture and welcomes diverse perspectives. I'm deeply thankful to Dr. Ott and Mr. Laux for giving me the opportunity to come to Kiski. To Miss Ackard, my 7 a.m. alarm clock always knocking with a smile. To Mr. Bonds and Mr. Serbin, who made safety feel like joy. To Miss Kim, Mrs. Kapustik, and Miss Blyler for turning Hogue into my second home, trusting me to lead, and of course introducing me to Mr. Tokyo. It still feels surreal to say I'm a member of Kiski's first class of girls. Founded in 1888 as an all-boys school, this year was historic, and we made it memorable. From athletic records shattered to girls stepping up as prefects and head waiters, we didn't just show up, we showed what's possible. My favorite part, the rock band and girl band. When I stood on stage with them or helped lead dorm meetings, I realized we weren't just part of history, we were making it. Those moments showed future girls that leadership belongs to them too. Confidence is built when teamwork is possible. Whether it's a swim meet or fine arts performance, we supported one another. We were just making music for fun, but it brought us closer than we expected. So close, I can call every member a younger sister or a younger brother. Kiski gives you the space to explore, the support to lead, and the freedom to be curious. Taking the leap, that's just the beginning. From cheering at Penguin games to surviving roller coasters, it felt like our 4 years packed into one. But what made every experience unforgettable was sharing it with friends, old and new, who became like family. I'll miss the Rogers Center, my third home, and even staying late to help Mr. Minda clean up the after-stage performances. Because every moment counts. I want to dedicate my sense of appreciation to my family who supported me through every mile, every call, every tear, and every long night. To my fellow seniors, you don't have to win every race or ace every test. Just show up with heart, be kind, be curious, be real. As we move forward, let's not just chase success, let's create meaning. Let's choose the kind of kindness and greatness that lifts others even in the smallest ways. I've seen that at Kiski, sharing an umbrella on a rainy day, helping carry a heavy stack of books for friends, opening the door when Andrea forgets her key card, fixing Ara's window blind, or even Lauren giving me a tour on campus when I felt lost on the very first day. It's the smallest acts that reward and fulfill a person. Create your moments, share them, appreciate them. Thank you, and remember, the best moments are the ones you live, not the ones you plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa, for those inspiring words. I would like to now introduce Mr. Pete Bonds, Associate Head of School.
Class of 2025, on behalf of the head of school, the Board of Trustees, and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, it is now our honor to present you with these certificates of graduation, signifying your successful completion of the course of study requirements of the Kiski Springs School. Diplomas are going to be awarded randomly, not in any alphabetical order, so stay on your toes. Graduates, you will cross the stage from my left, and you will receive your diplomas from Mr. Jacob and Dr. Ott. When you receive your diploma, please pose for a photo with Dr. Ott before returning to your seat. Lorne James Chester. Congrats, Lorne. Gianmarco Isidori. Jara Espinoza Rodriguez. Braden Robert McNelly. Adriana Pla Muniz. Juchan Yang. Sebastian Hart. Radomir Brizgalov. Juan Pablo Mejia. Roman D. Masides. Olivier Marceau. James Patrick Sparks. Santiago Giraldo Valencia. Congrats, Santi. Sojun Lee. Langston Mann Overton. Justin Lee Urban. Bryce Ferguson. Jacob Robert Carter. Francisco Elias Aguilera. Brandon Jose Abreu. Ryan Anthony Eckenrode. Luka Milutin. Chenjia Shen. Lamel Jameson. Alessandro Avinash Doshi. Tristan Morrison. Rodrigo Lendines Portoles. Brian Henry Lee Fox. Matea Milutin. Miles Provost. Mason Thomas Smith. Alexa Grace Deng. James Wade Collins. Ifeanyichukwu Phineas Okolie. Josh Van Putten. Sharia Krishan Gulati. Zachary Thomas DeLow. Jonathan J. Buxton. Sutter Philip Pilon. Han Zhen Tung. Samuel Kamenko. Gianluca Yener. Jacob Ryan Mowry. Owen Sinclair. Charlie William Boone. Pius Latauskas. Logan James Gates. Filippo Gagliardi. Alexander Martins. Francisco Noguera Branco. Mateo Sequeira. You're welcome. Leo Brueggemann. Neyum Bartolé Yordes. Brian Josue Galvez Lopez. Sebastian William Wagaman. Jillian Claire Badai. Noah Kadima Kaniki. Maxine Ingerman. Emmanuel Matais Safikhani. Derek Ethan Brandt. Chris J. Brewster. Peter James Ben Dunkelberger. Pietro Bergosa. Yebsera Samson Ali. Jacobus Matthias Bebru. Cade Jack Cronin. Eudo Enrique Carullo. Santino James Giacchetti. And finally, Luis Gael Matos.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the class of 2025. Thank you, everyone. Braden McNelly has left an indelible mark on Kiski. He has impressed our entire school community with his tremendous intellect, his unrelenting work ethic, his kindness and guidance to our younger students, and his talents as a musician. We've all come to love and admire this special young man through his always unpretentious efforts. Braden will be attending Vassar next year, and we look forward to hearing about the many successes he will undoubtedly enjoy in the future. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Braden McNelly.
Thank you all for coming out, and thank you, Dr. Ott, for welcoming me up to the stage. I'm going to make this short since, as a lot of you might know, I'm not a big public speaker. But I want to start off with a small story about a white squirrel on the Kiski campus. I'm sure pretty much all of the 4 years, and most, if not all, of the 3 years have seen it. But there was a white squirrel that lived in the trees at the bottom of the hill to Hogue just behind me. Throughout my first 2 years here, it was sort of an urban legend and something you'd always point out if you saw it. More recently, over the past year and a half roughly though, it's been gone. It's disappeared from my eye, and even Miss Ackworth said she hasn't seen it. And believe me, she sees everything. I'm not going to give any of my theories as to what happened, but especially given the storm, I don't think we'll be seeing that rare squirrel very much anymore. Nevertheless, it's something that we as a community, and I as an individual, have had to leave behind in our time here. Just as we've had to leave behind our friends, our faculty who have left us, and our family back home during our time here. Even the newer guys, the 2 or 1 years, have had to leave behind their old high schools to come here and be a part of this community. Personally, I've had to leave behind friends, whether they left this school or were from my old one, family back at home, faculty members here who have left, and even our old head of school, Mr. Bruningson. And I think that as a community as a whole, we're leaving behind a significant amount of history and familiar ground to move on to something new, something more modern, something more accepting to families as a whole, and to a new community with a new sort of vibe, for lack of a better word. Since Dr. Ott has stepped into his role, we've been experiencing the first of a new age of Kiski, with a new group of people, and we've had to leave behind the days from my freshman year of people like Mr. Novum, Mr. Shapiro, and Mr. Casella. We found ourselves in the middle of a major changing point in Kiski's history. All of us are moving on to college as well, leaving behind this place potentially for good. And we might just find ourselves in the same situation with another white squirrel, with another group of people that we'll eventually move on from. No matter what, for better or worse, change is inevitable. It's the only constant in life after all. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing either though. I tend to take a more absurdist approach towards change, embracing it to live my life to the fullest in the moment, without worry or care for the fact that we will all eventually move on. Although if you'd asked me 5 years ago, you would have gotten a very different answer. So find your friends, find the white squirrel, and enjoy everything to the fullest while it lasts. Embrace the change, be an absurdist, and don't fall behind reminiscing on the past. Thank you for being here with me this year and for the past 4 years. And I hope that I get to see you in the future as a changed person from where you are now.
Thank you, Braden, for those heartfelt remarks. Class of 2025. We wish you strength to carry your success with modesty and your failure with grace. We wish you good humor and a ready smile. We wish you understanding and compassion, for life without understanding is shallow, and life without compassion is empty. We wish you breadth of mind and heart and spirit in a world that will sometimes seem small and mean. More we cannot wish you, except perhaps love that will enrich your life and give meaning to all other things we have wished for you today. Tomorrow, in the years ahead, you will do brilliant things. You will always have a home here at Kiski. Go forth, class of 2025. You are graduated. Thank you. Please be seated while the faculty recesses, followed by the graduates. Thank you.